Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm David. Thanks for joining us wherever you are in the world. Maybe at home, maybe on your way to work, or maybe just taking a quiet moment for yourself.
I really love imagining that. Someone listening while making breakfast, or walking to class, or sitting on a bus with headphones on.
That already sounds like today's topic, doesn't it?
It does. Today we're talking about daily routines, the small, ordinary things we do every day, often without thinking.
And those ordinary things are actually perfect for learning English.
Exactly. Because when you learn how to talk about your daily routine, you're learning how to talk about your real life.
And that's what Fluento is all about. Real English for real life.
Before we begin, I just want to say this episode is designed to feel like a long, relaxed conversation. You don't need to understand every word. Just listen, relax, and let the language wash over you.
And if you hear a phrase you like, maybe repeat it later, or notice how we use it naturally.
So, David, let me ask you a very simple question. What's the first thing you usually do in the morning?
Honestly, I check the time and think, do I really have to get up?
That's very honest.
I think many people feel that way. I wake up, look at the clock, and then I stay in bed for a few minutes.
That phrase, stay in bed for a few minutes, is so common.
Yes, and notice the difference between wake up and get up.
That's such an important point for learners. You wake up when your eyes open. You get up when your feet touch the floor.
I wake up at 7, but I get up at 7:15.
Exactly, and that's very normal.
After that, I usually make coffee. That's really the beginning of my day.
Coffee feels almost cultural, doesn't it?
It really does. In many cultures, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a ritual.
A routine.
Yes, and routines can be comforting. They make the day feel familiar.
That's something I want our listeners to notice. A daily routine isn't boring, it's grounding.
That reminds me of when I was a student. My routine was completely different.
How so?
I stayed up late almost every night. I studied, but I also talked with friends, watched videos, and sometimes just wasted time.
That's part of student life.
And then in the morning, I rushed. I skipped breakfast a lot.
That's very common too. Many students say, I don't have time for breakfast.
And that sentence is useful in English. I don't have time for.
Yes, you can use it in so many situations. I don't have time for breakfast. I don't have time for TV. I don't have time for social media today.
Speaking of time, people often say around when they talk about their routine.
That's true. Around 7, around noon, around 5 p.m.
It means not exact.
And English speakers love being a little vague with time.
We really do. If I say, I'll call you around 6, it gives me some flexibility.
And that's very natural English.
Let's imagine a listener named Maria. She might say, I usually wake up around 6:30. Then I get up, take a shower, and get dressed.
That sentence already sounds fluent.
Because it's simple but real.
And notice the order. Wake up, get up, take a shower, get dressed.
Daily routines follow a natural order, which makes them easier to talk about.
I think that's why teachers often use this topic with beginners.
It gives structure.
Exactly, and structure helps confidence.
After I make coffee, I usually sit quietly for a few minutes.
I love that.
I don't check my phone right away. I just look out the window.
That's a beautiful habit.
It helps me feel calm before the day starts.
And that's something else learners can talk about, how routines make us feel.
Yes, you can say, it helps me relax, or it helps me wake up, or it gives me energy.
Emotional language is part of fluency.
Absolutely. Language isn't just about actions, it's about feelings.
After my morning routine, I usually start work.
Do you work from home?
I do, so my routine is very quiet. I sit at my desk, open my computer, and review my notes.
That phrase, work from home, is a very modern English.
and very common now.
If you commute, your routine changes completely.
Yes, people say, I leave home at 8, or it takes me 30 minutes to get to work.
It takes me is such a useful structure.
It really is. It takes me 10 minutes to walk. It takes me an hour to drive.
You can even ask, how long does it take you?
That's a perfect conversation starter.
Speaking of conversation, daily routines are often how people connect.
That's true. At work, people ask, how was your morning?
Or, what did you do today?
And you don't need exciting answers.
No, you can say, I went to work, had lunch, and came home.
Simple, honest, natural.
Let's talk about lunch.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Lunch routines are very cultural.
They really are. In some countries, lunch is quick.
In others, it's long and social.
In English, people often say, I have lunch at.
Or, I grab lunch.
Grab lunch means something quick and informal.
Like a sandwich or something to go.
That's everyday English.
After lunch, many people feel tired.
The afternoon slump.
Exactly. You might hear people say, I feel sleepy in the afternoon.
Or, I need another coffee.
Coffee appears again.
Always.
In the afternoon, routines can change. Some people work, some study, some take care of family.
And all of those routines matter.
That's something I want listeners to remember. Your routine is worth talking about.
Even if it feels ordinary.
Especially if it feels ordinary.
In the evening, routines slow down.
That's my favorite part of the day.
Mine too. People often say, I get home around 6.
Then I change into comfortable clothes.
Comfortable clothes is a lovely phrase.
It feels cozy.
Then dinner.
People say, I cook dinner, or I make dinner, or I order food.
All very natural.
After dinner, routines become personal.
Watching TV, reading, talking with family.
Or studying English.
Yes, and that's something we want to encourage.
Even 10 minutes a day makes a difference.
You can say, I practice English for a while.
For a while means not a long time, not a short time.
Very flexible.
Before bed, routines become quiet again.
People say, I take a shower, or I brush my teeth, or I set my alarm.
And I check my phone one last time.
Very modern.
And very relatable.
Then I go to bed around
Again.
Around again.
I love how this one topic gives learners so many useful phrases.
And more importantly, confidence.
If you can talk about your day, you can talk about your life.
That's such a powerful idea.
Language isn't about sounding perfect.
It's about being understood.
And being real.
Before we finish, I want to invite our listeners to reflect.
Think about your day.
From morning to night.
What do you usually do?
Try to say it out loud.
Even if you're alone.
I usually wake up around.
Then I...
Your English grows when you use it.
And your routine is the perfect place to start.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
We really appreciate you.
Keep practicing.
Keep noticing the English around you.
And remember, your everyday life is already enough.
Until next time.
Bye for now.